I mean, I know he's under exclusive contract to UFC, but you know WWE is supposed to be sports entertainment. Why are they so worried about it?
Exactly.
You know, I mean that's what a lot of those guys, you know, they every time they talk about Brock, it's like, you know, he always just do that fake stuff. Well, if it's fake, why do you care that he goes do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like making a commercial or a movie. If it's really not real, like some of those guys say, then why would you care?
Yeah. Jamie Dundee's line, it's not fake, it's fixed.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shit, ain't nothing about a broken neck.
It's choreographed.
Yeah, this ain't the ballet.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's telepathetic.
It's telepathetic, man. I was telepathetic for a while, man.
There's another one oh man, but now Alistair Overeem, that big motherfucker that won the K1 Grand Prix, he's gonna fight Todd Duffy, and Duffy just got released from the UFC. He's a big damn jacked up guy, and he's in there fighting his fat ass. And man, he's whooping fat ass. I mean, like whooping the shit out of him. And like in the third round, about 2 or 3 minutes in, fat ass drops the hammer on him.
Shit.
And bam! He was undefeated and just laid his big ass out. I mean, this guy's shredded too, like the Hulk. Yeah. And something happened, and they fired his ass. UFC one loss.
Yeah, I saw that. You talking about a while back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that fight, man. Because you thought the big jacked up dude was gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
I was
one.
like,
What you call it? Joe Rogan said that was like one of the greatest upsets.
Yeah,
it was, man.
Yeah. I was popped huge for that.
So that guy's gonna fight Alistair Overeem.
Yeah.
Horse meat there.
Yeah.
On
horse meat is
Christmas. New Year's Eve.
So did they let Big Boy go since he lost one fight?
Yeah, they let right there. What they said it was some like they didn't like his attitude or some shit. Yeah. Whatever.
He was cocky, you can see that, but he was a big ass dude, boy.
Yeah. That motherfucker wasn't about this big, laying on his damn back.
Yeah, he wasn't, but like this. Yeah.
And but he's gonna fight Alistair Overeem New Year's Eve in at one of those dream tournaments. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
No, not Fat Boy. Big Duffy.
Jacked up boy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And that's what I said. Overeem's that damn just the fucking Black Hulk.
Yeah.
He's a monster. He won, and like he's the Strikeforce heavyweight champion, and he's the K1 World Grand Prix champion. He's the first fighter to ever be a K1 champion and a MMA champion at the same time. And so I don't know what Todd Duffy's. I don't know why you take a fight with that guy on short notice, but
nah,
teach his own.
You never know. He might get lucky like Fat Boy did.
He might get lucky.
Who's the? And I'm horrible with names when it comes to the MMA. The black guy that fought Koscheck, that didn't beat him, and then stood up at the end of the fight, punched him.
All Daily.
And then he fought with WC and knocked that motherfucker out.
No, he fought in Strikeforce.
Strikeforce, yeah.
Yeah, and he knocked Scott Smith fucking to a damn coma.
I can't blame my man for punching Koscheck after the fight because he's a smart ass bitch. If I didn't beat him, I'd done the same shit. Hey man, come here, man. Wow! What's up?
That pissed Dana off though, boy. Dana,
I'm sure it did.
He said we'll never be back. But Dana's real emotional, so maybe he'll come back.
You know what? Vince McMahon said the same shit about Hogan when he testified against him in court, but guess what? Hogan came back.
Yeah, money talks.
Yeah. How many people have buried Vince publicly and sued him, and they end up on TV the next week or something like that?
Exactly. Look at Eric Bischoff working for Vince. Nobody ever thought they'd see that shit.
No.
Oh man.
No.
I mean, I never thought I'd see that.
Shit, I always like Vince. I just know he's fucking crazy. You just gotta know what you're dealing with him.
He's crazy, but he makes money.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it takes.
He's just erratic.
So he's got money to play with. You got money to play with, then you can make money.
Yeah.
You start off with nothing. It's hard to accumulate some shit. You know what I mean? So you can play.
Damn.
Like myself.
He's like Howard Hughes.
Yeah.
Kind of, one of those crazy, genius type.
Maybe that's what it takes. You get that much money, you just.
They said Howard Hughes for the last few years of his life, man, didn't come out of his room.
No, I just stayed right in his fucking room.
Stay right there. Never came out.
That might be what I'm doing, man, because I just stay in my house all the time.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I was in my house all day yesterday. Didn't go nowhere.
I don't go nowhere. I sit on Xbox, play Black Ops. I don't like dealing with people.
What about Black Ops? Did you ever see that picture I put on Twitter?
Which one?
It was the cop. What was that show with Urkel?
Oh, Family Matters.
And the cop was named Carl something.
Yeah.
And it said Black Cops, and it was that guy's picture. It said Officer Carl something another.
You know one of the girls from Family Matters is a porn star?
I think they all should be.
Yeah, she's hotter than fish grease.
Damn.
She's hotter than what?
Fish grease.
Fish?
Damn.
Yeah.
You sound like Big Ron off the damn Leslie Lick cover.
Hotter than fish
Hey,
grease.
you know that show's back on the air now. On Monday nights at 10 o'clock.
Oh, so last night was the first time?
They said they had 2 episodes last night, or Monday night, but I didn't see them.
What's it called again?
It's called All Worked Up.
All Worked
on
Up.
True TV.
At 10 o'clock, True TV. I'm going to be on there real soon. We've already did the filming, so I'll be on there. Y'all check it out.
They sponsored the softball team we played against them.
Did it?
Yeah. How he is on there when he was pitching, playing first base, the same exact way he don't shut up the entire time. No, what?
The other big boy?
Yeah, that's funny.
He's a truck driver, actually.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I know both them motherfuckers, boy. They're crazy as hell. They were doing good though. I mean, they're doing good with that show.
You know
Yeah,
what?
'cause it's
Ronnie's
different.
got his own. They getting their own thing called Lizard Lick Towing and Recovery too. They gonna get 6 episodes on that. Besides all worked up.
Oh, really?
Him and his wife are gonna get 6 episodes of Lizard Lick Towing.
That's
I think
cool.
they're gonna show their behind the scenes shit. You know what they do every day, like a drama, like a reality series. You know what I mean? So.
Did you ever see the promo that got them a job at ECW that they filmed at Lizard Lick Towing?
Yeah. I
Ron,
remember
That's
seeing.
something that needs to be on YouTube for everybody to see.
Ron popped when he saw me. He said, "Man, you the guy that did the Lizard Lick thing, man." He said, "I've
Yeah.
been wondering what happened to you guys."
I remember we sat there and watched that, and I think we were in New York. It was the first TNN taping, and we all watched y'all's promo. And Bubba Ray Dudley says, "Give them a job right now."
Did he?
Yep. Well, just off that promo, man, you should
Yep.
upload that and let the fans see.
And
that,
then he
'cause that
met
was-
y'all. He goes, fired him.
Fired him,
right
motherfucker.
now.
They actually left, so he didn't get to meet Marty.
Hey, well, yeah,
So he told him that shit
he
front
met
of me.
me.
That's what he did. He
Right
said,
after
hired
you-
him because
yeah.
I'm leaving.
He met me after we got there.
Mhm.
He said, "Marty Garner, you're a fucking legend right here."
Yes,
man."
you are, Jack.
He said, "Boy, you a crazy son of a
When
bitch."
Michael Awesome left ECW, he walks in the next day. Tommy Dreamer says, "All right, Michael Awesome's gone. You can fly me now."
No, you know what I went to Tommy. I went to Tommy, let me holler at you. He goes, "What's up?" And I said, "Man, I know y'all got a lot of freed up money now since Mike's gone." I said, "Can you give a brother a raise or something?"
It's your first day?
It was his first day. He'd
Oh.
been there a while, but
Tommy
so
fell out, boy. He said, "Oh my God." He said, "Oh God, come here, hey man, come here. Let me tell you this. Marty just asked me." Oh God, he
because they
fell
weren't
out.
flying us, we were driving everywhere.
Dude, you know it didn't hurt to ask. What the hell?
What's the worst you can say? Can't take your birthday.
Hell no.
Can't take your birthday?
Yeah.
Hey, look, I drove to Louisiana one time, me and Chili Willie, to work for, ECW, and took us 22 hours to get there. Made $75. I did a run in, and got my truck, come back home. 44-hour trip. I made $75.
That wasn't where you broke your ankle, was it? In New
No,
Orleans?
that was in New Orleans, man.
Oh no, yeah, that.
I broke my ankle one night, and I was working Nova, and he come out on me, and I went step back to catch him, and my foot went under that cow railing.
Uh-huh.
We hit the top of my foot on the floor. It just did. And I said, "Hey man, I just broke my foot." He said, "No, you didn't." I said, "Yes, I did." He did. I said, "Throw me in." I did an up and over, and I said, "Oh shit!" He come off and did a clothesline and said, "Let's go home."
Did you come back in a cab?
Yeah. Well, see, they took me to the hospital. I forgot I was there. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Well, then they sent somebody about 5 hours later, and then they got lost, and then they had to try to find me. But not, I didn't come back in a cab, but it took them about 5 or 6 hours to come get me. And I'm just sitting in the hospital going,
Where was Mike and Murray?
Where's
Marty?
Where's
You know
Mike?
Mike and Murray didn't look out for me when I was at ECW, man.
They left us one night on the road, it pouring down, raining. Left us beside the road, and they went to the hotel and slept.
Who did?
Mike and Murray.
Left me and him beside the road with what? It had a flat or something.
With a flat, the guy that was riding with us, James, we were riding his car, had a flat tire, no spare,
Yeah.
on a 4-lane road in where the hell were we at? Boston.
We were in Boston, yeah.
4-lane road, and they were asleep.
And
So-
they just left us there.
So we went, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning. We were pissed off, so we went and got their gear and put it in the back of the truck and let it rain all over their gear.
You like Sprite?
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh boy, we were tripping on that. Hey, can I get one too, Shane? That's right.
You betcha.
Uh,
Got to put in that order. It's order time.
We had some times at ECW, me, you, and them boys, Jack. That was crazy.
Stories.
We got a million stories, man. We could just write a book about ECW. That was some funny shit.
Yeah, everybody sees the glitz and glamour of what it was.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I mean, $75 a match is what I was getting back in the day.
That's what I was making. That's what I started out making.
Me and Shannon would drive when we were doing Music City right before we went to WCW. We would do every other week. We would drive 9.5 hours to Nashville, Tennessee. Guarantee was $40.
Mm-hmm.
Now we made a lot in like Polaroids. There was a lot of girls and shit out there, and we did okay with that. But
Yeah.
the guarantee was $40. So every other week, 9.5 hours there, do the match, 9.5 hours back.
Hell no.
And one time, you remember the referee Sweet Boy?
Yeah.
This motherfucker here.
This motherfucker here.
Like he could never get no booty, but somehow I had arranged for him to get some booty if he would drive home. I said, "Look, man, we'll take the time. You can go get this booty, but you got to drive home."
It wasn't Shannon's ass, was it?
I wasn't Shannon's ass.
Okay.
Shannon wouldn't have nothing to do with it. Shannon went and sat out in the car.
Yeah. He's
And
a sweeter one anyway.
so we went there and
He looks like a girl.
you know, Helms had to do his thing. But you know, I lined Sweet Boy up with some booty over here.
Sweet boy.
So later on, you know, we're leaving Nashville, and I wake up in the car and we're in a damn rest stop. Cause I'm in the passenger seat, Shannon's in the back, Sweet Boy's over there, and I look over there and I was like, and he's like, motherfucker. I look around, we're 30 minutes outside of Nashville. And his ass, because he ain't never got no booty. So this is like, well, not never, but it doesn't happen.
So
for
he
him
got
all.
it before y'all left.
Yeah, before we left.
Oh.
And
He
then
needed sleep time.
and he was
Yeah.
so wore out, he was asleep.
And he had a cigarette in his mouth too.
I was like, you motherfucker. We was so
No.
fucking hot, yeah. He
30
got
minutes.
30 miles, because the rest, so I guess 40 minutes, whatever, but it's
I've
30
been
miles
fucking
just outside
hot,
of
boy.
Nashville. Fuck yeah, I was mad.
That's the worst when
Whoop
you're ready
his
to go
ass.
home. And
Dude.
you're like that, you think you're like in Durham and you're in fucking Knoxville.
Yeah. But that's like when you get on a plane and you fall asleep and you wake up an hour later and the plane hasn't moved.
Yeah, and take it
Yeah,
off.
That's
going,
awful. It's like,
Because you can't go right back to sleep.
He's thinking, oh, we must have landed already. No, we ain't taking off yet.
yeah, we ain't even went nowhere.
I hate when that shit happens, man.
And the best of the best, even best ever, is like when you just go to sleep and you wake up when the plane lands.
Yeah.
That's like teleporting.
Yeah.
I think all the tours I did in Japan, I slept one entire time on the flight back.
Yeah?
I can never sleep. I don't care how drunk I would get. If I stay up all night, I would always stay awake.
How long was that flight back from Japan?
We'd always fly. It was either Minneapolis or Detroit, and it was about 14 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 9 to Minneapolis.
I flew to Australia. It was 14 hours from L.A. It was about, what is it, 3.5 out there.
That must have been fast, because from LA it seemed like 16 or 17.
We went from
Maybe it was. Maybe it might have been 18.
when we left. I left Raleigh one time, went to Cincinnati, LA, met up with Steve Carino, and then LA to Auckland, New Zealand. No, yeah, to Auckland, New Zealand,
Yeah.
and then flew into Brisbane. That was about 18, but it was 36 all the way. Then we get to the hotel room, which is the SeaWorld Inn, drop our bags, and head right to SeaWorld. And we're like little kids, we get to swim with the dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
You ever had dolphin sex?
No.
That's when you put in her ass and she goes, Speaking of which, here's the waitress.
Hey, man,
Yes,
I want to
ma'am.
give you something before the waitress comes in that I found, and I think you're going to enjoy this.
What's that? Well, I almost got sick because Juck stuck his head in here.
Yeah. Where'd it go?
Damn!
Oh, tremendous.
That shit is cool as hell.
It's got all their bios on the back. I saw that the other day, and I thought
Green
you
Lantern.
might get a kick out of that.
Because green is for pimps.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's some cool ass shit. I mean,
That's how we do.
don't forget, we gotta get you a PG suck shirt.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where it's at.
Yeah, I'll take them out, put them in the tub. Play with them in the tub.
He'll be able to text him or anything. He'll miss his next show because he's in the tub playing.
Yeah, I don't
Come
know.
on over here, baby doll. Well, we got the fresh bottle.
I'll say that was a bottle from earlier.
No, she probably done polished that
She
one off.
knows how that goes.
Thank you.
Did you get you a glass? Look, you just
Hey,
look,
look,
snapped her finger and you had to
look,
take off.
the
You see?
waitress has got a
Got him
waitress.
trained. Got him
The
trained.
waitress has got a waitress.
No, the waitress has got a bitch.
Damn. Wow. That's how she rolls.
You want long sleeve or short sleeve? PG suck shirt.
Idiot.
Short.
What's all over this?
Don't worry about that. It might be fun.
I was gonna say, because Yuck was carrying it.
Yeah.
That's what he
man.
felt.
Yeah.
There we go.
It stuck right in his ass cavity.
That's where he went.
I've heard that before. I just couldn't remember.
And I just said, give it a minute.
You ever had rodeo sex, man?
Mm-hmm.
When you tell her, when you hit it from the back, and you reach up his window and say, you know what, you're the ugliest bitch I ever seen. And see if you can hang on for 8 seconds.
I always heard it was you lean over and you go, your sister's a lot better.
Yeah, either one.
Either that or you say, I got to clap.
Or, you know, I slept with your mother.
In my case, that'd be true.
Come by.
Ah!
Ah, boy, that's hardcore spike right there, boy. It burns so good. Yeah.
What did you see last
We all
week when I
good,
took
baby.
that shot? I said, smooth.
Yeah.
You're about to choke the fuck.
I had some corn whiskey over
Them
there.
motherfuckers are smooth.